Go ahead.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do with your boat is look over the whole thing in the propeller and make sure we document any damages that are already there. That way when you come back, I don't try to charge you for something you didn't do. Boat went out for the first time ever yesterday, so there shouldn't be anything. We're still going to have a look. All right. Trim it up, have a look at the prop here. I don't see any major upholstery tears or big rips in that. Anything we need to document inside the boat. We'll take a look at the fiberglass. Decals here, everything looks good. Nothing chunked up. Yeah, we'll be looking for large scratches and big chunks along. Good things in the ladder. Docking lights are there. These little silver lights down here.
Yeah.
These are like your headlights when you're coming into dock.
Oh, okay.
They're right at the level of this rub rail, so just really be careful with those. Those are easy to knock off there. And you can see you got a brand new prop on it.
Skeg's good.
Yep, okay. Skeg's good. No issues there. And I always encourage people, if you want to take a picture of it, you're more than welcome to. Nice thing with no damages, it's no damage.
Right. You want to use it as a depth finder.
Right, exactly. So we're on 6203. If you would sign beneath me here that you agree on the damage. It's right at the bottom line there. Okay, perfect. And then we'll head on over to the other side.
Get on the third.
Today is the third, I think. Today is the third. Good day ahead of myself. Alright, so we'll head on over to the other side here. We can board this thing. And I'll wipe this water on the front platform here off before you leave. You only have this for a day?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to tell you to make sure there's not... This water will spray back, so we'll make sure to clean it up before you leave. If you have it overnight, I like to warn people to do that before they leave in the morning. So, on board the vessel here. The first thing I'm going to do is trim your motor back down into the position where it's going to be. It's this switch right here on the throttle handle, okay? With these boats, the trim is important. If you want to use it, you always want to start with the trim all the way down.
Okay.
Once the boat's up on plane, you can trim it up a little bit, and that'll help. You'll actually see there'll be a bit of a rooster tail coming up behind either side of the motor. As you trim it up, that'll lessen itself.
Okay.
You don't want to trim it up more than when the rubber gasket around the motor is more than horizontal.
Level.
Once you're level, any more than that, you start getting in sketchy territory. But at that point, the boat will run faster that way. If you're not dogging it out, you don't need to use the trim at all. You don't have to. It'll just run a little smoother that way. So you can play with it, see what you like. There isn't a trim gauge, so you just need to look at the motor and see the orientation of it. So now that's all the way down. We'll do safety equipment. You got a throw cushion right here. This has to stay within arm's reach of the driver at all times.
Okay.
So I'm just going to slide it here right next to the seat. Just leave it right there. If somebody goes overboard, that's what you throw them. If the police pull you over, you're going to have to show them that it's right there. We also have life jackets for you underneath the seat right here. You have 3 people, is that what I said?
That'd be 4 total.
4 people, all adults.
Yep.
So you got adult size life jackets there. As long as they're 13 years old or older, they don't have to wear them. They just have to be on board the boat. So you can just leave them right in that seat out of the way. All right, and then fire extinguisher is going to be behind this backrest right here. It is in the green.
All right.
If this boat catches on fire, y'all just get safe. Don't try to put it out. We have insurance for that. That's just there because you're required to have it. All right. So when you get ready to start the boat, take the key, slide it in the ignition right here. Make sure you're in neutral. This throttle handle will lock in neutral. It has a release button on the bottom. Make sure you're in neutral. Make sure your kill switch right here is fully clipped in. Beneath, it'll give you 2 beeps to let you know everything's good. Turn the key, start it up. Okay. It's a fuel injected motor. 99.9% of the time, it's gonna fire right up every time. There is a primer bulb right here on your fuel line.
Oh, okay.
If it cranks and won't start, usually it's the kill switch is not in place.
Yeah.
But you always check the primer bulb too. Like I said, should not be a problem for you there. Just in case, I like to check. Sometimes with these boats, it can look like it's in neutral and feel like it's in neutral, but it won't be. You'll only get 1 beep. Right. If it's not.
Oh, okay.
If it is in neutral and you only get 1 beep, just push it out, pull it back, put it back in, and it'll realign itself.
So there's a switch in there.
That's exactly right, a neutral position switch.
Right.
And the key is the 1 beep. If you get 1 beep, it doesn't think it's in neutral. All right. So as far as your controls go, you're not going to need navigation lights because you're just going out for the day-to-day. There's no chance of rain or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. Actually, this side of the panel is all lights, so you don't have to worry about that at all since you're just out for the day. Bilge pump in this boat is automatic, so you don't have to worry about that switch either. Okay. Stereo, that switch provides power to right here.
Oh.
It does have Bluetooth, so you can run your phone through it. It's got AM, FM stereo too, and you can also plug in like an aux cord. If you want to charge your phone, you have to use like a car adapter down here.
Okay.
This USB
That's your
port.
input for your music.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have power run to it.
Right.
And it won't stream through that. That's only for like music files. So Bluetooth's the best thing to use. You just got to leave this on for power to be supplied to the unit. This switch does nothing. This switch does nothing. This switch does nothing. And your horn. Okay. You've got your speedometer right here, RPM gauge right here. The biggest thing with the trim you want to watch out for is if you trim up too high, that needle will fly up. That lets you know you've trimmed it up too much and bring it back down. There's a spin out. Yeah, exactly. The biggest thing on these boats, you can't be up on the front platform or on this furthest back cushion while the boat's in motion.
Okay.
When you're stopped, this little backrest can ratchet up. You can sit back there. It's kind of nice. You just push it forward to bring it down. Oh, okay. But you just cannot sit back there during operation. We did miss some damage. This is a tear back here. I've got tape over it.
Oh,
There's a tear in the seat right here. I'm glad we saw that. So I'm going to mark that. We know about that, so I wouldn't have charged you for it. But I do want to make sure just to mark that down. So we've got fenders for you. They're out on the starboard side right now.
A couple lines.
We've got lines on every corner, and we did cut them longer this year, so they're easier to tie up with, but the rear lines are long enough to end up in your propeller, so make sure they're fully stored inside the boat before you go. Under this seat, we have the table for you if you want to put it in. It just screws right into this compartment right here, and then you have an anchor in here. It's got a carabiner clip on it. Check the knot at both ends of the line if you're going to use it, because you are responsible for it. That's right. And underneath the ladder, the front boarding ladder here, is a U-bolt on the bottom of the boat. Clip that carabiner onto that and drop it in there. Just make sure you anchor in a place where it's easy for other boats to see. Okay. Only other thing is the bimini top. Is that something you want me to open up before you guys go out?
No, we don't need it now. I know how to open those up.
Okay,
those are
cool.
fine. Yeah.
And I just ask if you guys do put it back and put it in the boot, it'll damage it if it's out there flapping around. Yep, so just stow the boot under a seat somewhere, and if you want to put it back down, just put the boot on it. So last couple things for you to sign here. We talked about not being outside of the gunnaling area while the boat is running, being up on the front deck or anything, so if you understand that, just initial right there for me. The next line I'm going to have you initial right here. When you bring the boat back, you're just going to return it to our gas dock over here where we have all these blue boats. You don't have to turn it around or anything like that. Just get in there to us. We'll take care of the rest. Sign right here that you're pleased with the condition the vessel is in. You understand everything we talked about. You understand that violating any of our terms will result in termination of your rental. And sign right here that you're going to use common sense while you're out there and not be negligent. You have any questions for me about anything?
Nope. Did a great job.
I appreciate it. I've been doing long enough.